Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 44 of my Magic Farm series. And I'm still over here at my little mining outpost, which I do plan on upgrading into a little bit bigger of a structure. But for right now, I'm focusing on getting some more aluminum. At this point, I have almost a stack. My objective is to get at least 2 stacks in total before I leave here. So I'm going to be down in the hole for a little while, but I decided to come up since I was pretty low on food. So I decided to cook some beef there, but where I left off was something that I'm not sure I was able to actually remember to record on on the previous episode, and it is one of those buried mob spawners, and I found one all the way down here. I just want you guys to see what it's like finding them. There it is right there in the corner, and this will spawn zombies of all different sorts of flavors. I found skeleton ones, I found even creeper ones, I've found just all kinds of little spawners everywhere. So that's a little adventure to have to deal with. But I wanted you guys to see what I meant by them being just completely buried and surrounded in the rock and everything. But I am going to be, like I said, continuing my search for some more aluminum so I can just go ahead and have some for when I want to build. I also probably should consider maybe heading back to the main base and offloading some of this experience into something. I don't know. Let's see here. No. Well, I'm sure I can figure out something. But I'm going to continue with the excavation, and if something interesting pops up while I'm down here getting more aluminum, I'll be sure to let you know. But if not, then when I'm done, or when I think it's time for me to stop focusing on the digging, I will be right back and hopefully be able to move on with the next project. So anyway, I just wanted to get this episode started. I will be right back. Alright, so I've come back to the main base because I didn't feel comfortable wandering around with over 40 levels of experience just sitting there. So I'm going to enchant a bow and hopefully be able to get something more than just power 1. That is awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping to get. Something along those lines. Punch and power, and that infinity even helps. So now I think I can tolerate things a little bit better down there. Plus, I'm only down to 17 levels. Probably if I make it to level 30 again, I'll come back and, I don't know, enchant something. I don't know. But I just wanted you to see where I got the enchanted bow from. I'm going to get back over to work, and I will talk to you in just a bit. Alright, I have found a bit of a ravine, and I am way down at the bottom of it. Up above me, it looks like there is a Forerunner tunnel. I'm not 100% certain, but there is a chest over there, and it might be kind of dangerous, but I'm going to go after it because it looks completely out of place. So, I'm not sure if there are mimics in here or not. And that's what I'm going to try to find out. With any luck, I won't die, but we never know. So, working my way over. Shouldn't be an issue here. Oh my! I think that was some sort of booby trap. Like a TNT spawner or something. Come on, die. Come on. Alright. Put that there. That's right, die. Alright, let's see here. Get away. I don't hear any TNT. So maybe I'm safe. So what did I... Well, let's not look at that here. Come on, dig it. Let's go back. Huh? Alright. Relative safety. Let's get back up to the outpost. I want to see what I just got. This way. And I have gotten a little bit more aluminum. Not much more, but some. Hopefully I am close to having 2 stacks. And the reason why I want 2 stacks is so I can have enough to split between getting some, what's it called? Aluminite, something like that. And also just the aluminum brass that I want to make. But let's see here. We've got knowledge fragments, 4 death blooms. I wonder if I should plant those or not. But I got an oblivion frame. Now what the oblivion frame does, as I recall, is instantly or rapidly kills off the bees, so you can do some breeding more quickly and other things. But if I'm not going to be going all that much after the bees, then it's kind of moot. But at least I have it. Let's offload this stuff. What did I get here? Alright. So, I need the miner's backpack. I only got 4 on that run. Whoops, wrong chest. Wrong thing again. Alright, so I've got, looks like 56 more aluminum to get from my target. So I'm going to have to go back down and keep working, but I am making some progress, so that's a good thing. I do want to possibly, let's see here, maybe? Get some more chests going. Alright, I'm going to head back down, and if something else turns up, I will let you know. I am back at the home base for a couple of reasons. One is the fact that I keep running out of food because I've completely gone through my footlong sandwiches and apples just aren't cutting it. So I have decided I am going to make some sandwiches, particularly peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I have some peanut butter here. Let's put this back because I don't need it anymore. I need jelly. Wait, that's apple juice. Oh no, I thought this was apple jelly. Okay. Solution. Alright. Let's see here. Does this... No, that would be a juicer. Hold on. Apple jelly requires juicer, apple sugar, and saucepan. Is this the saucepan? Saucepan. Alright. And a stack of sugar. Whoa! It got dark. Alright. Stack of sugar is easy. That's just a stack of sugar cane. Did I don't think I turned it all into paper. Excuse me. I'm almost certain I didn't turn all the sugar cane into paper. Wait! Aha! I have sugar cane in the farm. Right here. That should do it. I hope. Yes. And there's some more. And some more. Alright. So now, first off, turn this into sugar. Then it's this thing, that, and apples. There we go, apple jelly. Alright. Put that back, and put that back. Now, I need bread, and a cutting board, and that should be all I need. And sandwiches! Excellent. And I have some bread cooking still. Put this in here. Alright, now let's see how much this fills me. I can deal with that. Wait a minute. Glass bottles? Did I just get glass bottles out of making jelly? Or out of the sandwiches? What? Okay, well, I seem to have found a free way of making, or a cheap way of making glass bottles. Unless I'm misunderstanding what happened. Because it was... Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to see this again. I need a sugar. I need that and that. I need an apple. Okay, got that. Now I need to grab a peanut from in here. One of these floats has peanuts. There we go. One peanut to make peanut butter. Okay. So we've got that. Now I shouldn't need the juicer anymore. Let's see here. There's that. I'll need this and one of these. Oops. Put the bread in. Whoops. With the cutting board. Peanut butter. The apple jelly. Pull that out. And I have another glass bottle. Okay. So, that's a neat discovery. A way of getting glass bottles without any sand. Excuse me. That's kind of cool, actually, but I don't know if I'll be using these glass bottles anytime soon. Alright, well, that's That's neat. I'll have to try to remember that. But the other reason why I decided to come over here was I'm level 30 again, and I want to enchant something rather than just try to store the levels in here. So I'm going to make, well, let's see here. I'm going to make some pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that. Let's see if I can get something good. Haste 2, protection 3. That'll do. I also made a diamond chest plate. Didn't get quite as much of an enchantment out of it as I was hoping, but that works. So it is time for me to head back to the digging outpost. I think I should be able to make it, but I just wanted you to see where the sandwiches came from, and I guess I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so I've decided, since this is going to probably be a permanent fixture, a mining outpost or whatever, that I want to make things a little bit simpler. I have lots of storage here, and almost all of it, obviously, is occupied by cobblestone that I have acquired throughout the course of digging. And though I, for the most part, want to try to avoid automation where I can, I have decided that I want to make a slight modification, possibly an expansion to this structure. Well, I definitely want to make it more of a structure, but the thing that I want to do is sort of automate compressing the cobblestone, because that is going to take the longest amount of time. And the way I'm going to be doing that is using these auto workbenches. And the way they work is if you put a template in here, it'll tell you what the output's going to be. You can either click on it to craft it automatically and have it output to, I believe it'll output directly to a chest. Let's see here. Do I have a chest? There we go. Wrong thing. That didn't output automatically, but let's put that in there. Try this again. Click to craft. Let's see here, is it going to go in here or output automatically to the chest? I haven't tried this yet. Nope, output's there. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to use some redstone engines and do it that way. But what I want to do is just set up a chest where I can just dump things in and have the cobblestone automatically get put into place. I'll need 5 of these because I want to try something. 2 of those, make a chest, make a hopper. And let's do this. First put those in like that. Put the hopper on top. Do that. Okay, so it does automatically fill in like that. And once it gets the right capacity, it'll start crafting them in. Now this won't be able to keep up with something like a quarry. You'd need an army of these things. But what I could do is have, I guess, some sort of vertical thing. Maybe I can output it. Ooh, I'm having an idea. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if this works. I have an input chest up there with a hopper underneath it, then this thing, the auto workbench, and it seems to be outputting okay to this. Whoops! You don't go there. No, come back. And then all I need to do is get 9 of these together. So 4 more. It is pretty slow, but 4 more, and I can put the template in here and have, at least for right now, an output there. Or I could even offset it into the wall if I need to. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. But let's get 9 of these. Oops. 1 more should do it. Come on. I suppose I could just craft it myself, but that takes some of the fun out of it. Alright, put those in here. Now, I'll be able to cut the amount of space to 1/81st of the space occupied by the existing cobblestone. Whoops. I'm stuck. What's going on? Hey, let me out. What is going on? Weird. I guess it's because of the chest. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is sleep. Okay. And put in a bunch of cobblestone so it can continue doing its job. And the reason why I decided to do this is to, well, for one thing, to conserve space, and secondly, because when I went through and compressed all the lapis and the redstone that I've gotten, it was just taking a really long time, and I didn't want to spend all my time here manually crafting compressed cobblestone. So that's the purpose there. But at this point, I have about 1 3/4 stacks of aluminum ore. I think that might be all I'm going to go for at this point. But for right now, I think it's just about time for me to start setting up the flight path for using the hang glider to get over here for the fast transit. So I'm going to solidify my plans for where I'm going to put those and get to work on at least some rudimentary landing platforms and takeoff platforms for the outposts. And then hopefully it will be a little bit smoother getting over here. I won't have to use nearly as much food for the transit. So I'm going to let this do its thing for a while, and then I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Slight modification, though there is a hole in the wall here. That shouldn't be an issue. Unless something keeps dying over here. Huh. Maybe it's underground. Anyway, basically what I've got set up here is I can dump the cobblestone in any of these chests, and it will hopper its way down into the auto workbench, which will start crafting these guys and put them in here. Ooh, I even have enough to make a triple compressed, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that, at least right now. So I think I'm going to go down there, see if I can manage to scrape together another 19. Is that what it is that's left? Of the, where I put them in here. Is that 19? Yeah, another 19 aluminum, and then it's time to start working on the travel outposts. So I'm going back underground, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back at the main base and I have begun some of the work on setting up the different flight path locations and charting where I want them to be. The first one I'm going to be using as a sort of central one. It's going to be multi-layered, but for right now I just have the one takeoff spot. I have set up a few elevators to get up here. It's going to be a bit higher than this, but for right now, I have determined that what I'm going to do is have a flight path set up probably between these trees, maybe have a little intermediate jump spot. And then over in this direction, if the terrain will load, there we go. Come on. I have a landing spot with some stairs, that way I don't have to jump all the time. And another one of these. And why isn't everything loading? Probably because I'm recording. Oh well. But, let's see here. I need to go this way. The next one is going to be, if it will load, over here, and I'll have another elevator set up over there, or up there rather, and it will allow me to more easily reach the next spot, which I believe is the palm tree area. Yes. And then from this landing here, or probably a little bit higher up, and maybe I might do it right here. But from here there'll be another elevator set up so that I can reach this area over here. Only I'm not going to have the landing spot here. This is just temporary. It will then probably end up, I don't know, maybe here. This looks reasonably good with excuse me, with another elevator to let me reach the top of this next hill. And ultimately this is so I don't have to spend as much food resources on jumping around to get from point A to point B. And then from here I will be able to much more easily reach the outpost over this way. Let's see if I can get over here in a reasonable amount of time. There we go. Ow! I let go too soon. But I'm probably going to end up with another elevator series up here, up above the outpost, so I can get to the mountain a lot easier. And this is probably going to be visited somewhat frequently. I'm not even close to done going through the cobblestone, mostly because I haven't even been out this way for a little while. But that's the general idea. I want to be able to get from point A to point B without having to carry an armload of food everywhere I go, just to get out this way. So that's the main objective there. I don't know exactly how many elevators I'm going to be needing, but I do need to start working on making or gathering more wool and getting the elevators set up. I will be worrying about making everything more aesthetically pleasing once I get everything set up the way I want it to. But this is pretty much the general idea. It's just going to be all the hot spots on the map are going to be connected by flight paths, and I'm probably going to color code them with dyed wool or something. Maybe special wood plank colors, who knows. But it's going to be a lot easier than just having to march around everywhere and jump up the hills and all that and go through all my food. Because starving to death is a big concern in this mod, or in this mod pack, and I want to avoid it if I can. But I think this is a pretty good wrapping up point because for the next episode, I want to start focusing on the actual construction of the flight paths and the outposts related to them. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. Also, if you want to message me directly, go ahead and reach me at Thorn of Night on Twitter. I will hopefully be able to get your message as quick as I can. If you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.